Will Cam Newton play again this season? What's going on, Panther Nation? It's your boy LCameraTV here, man. And I've been working on something for a little while now, but I finally got it in place. I got my affiliate link for NFL shops, so you can cop all your NFL gear on my page. The link is in the description below, man. I know y'all want your Carolina Panthers jerseys, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. You know, I got a Cam Newton jersey. I'm trying to get a Christian McCaffrey and a Luke Kuechly, you know what I'm saying? I got offense. I definitely need defense, man. So any NFL fan or Panther fan that wants some NFL gear, come to my affiliate link, cop some jerseys, cop some mugs, cop some stuff, man. Make sure you represent the Carolina Panthers when they're in London and wherever else, man. And thank y'all for showing love and tuning in. Definitely cop some gear. If y'all don't want the L camera, you might as well get the Carolina. Oh, welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and Rumble.com and Twitter and wherever else. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not really happy. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot to talk about today. Some disturbing news. Some overall outlook on the season and how it's gonna turn out, and a bunch of other stuff. So we got a lot to talk about today, guys. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to get into is that we got some pretty disturbing news. Cam Newton is going to see a foot specialist in Green Bay. I think his name is Robbie Anderson, because his foot injury is not improving. So one, that tells me that that's a negative thing, because all I heard from Rivera is that he's rehabbing. You see him on the field. He was taking positive steps forwards, but it seems like he's not. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's not healing or getting better. And, he has to see a foot specialist for it. So, one, I think it's more than a sprain. It might be an actual injury. It might actually be a fracture or something like that, because I don't think a sprain would sideline you for this long. Two, if it is that, you know what I'm saying, and let's say Dr. Robbie Anderson confirms that, why did the Panthers do it like this? I feel like, obviously they kind of had the fans, waiting and hoping that Cam will come back at some point. And it seems like he's done for the season. Personally, I'm going to put it in my mind that he's done for the season. I will not, discuss Cam Newton, as far as coming back again. Because at the end of the day, man, if you've been off since week 2, and people are saying after the bye week you're coming back. People are saying, this week you're coming back. And bye week has passed. The San Francisco week has passed. And you say, or they're saying that it's not improving and you're going to see a specialist. To me, it seems like he's not going to come back for a long time. Now, mind you, even Ian Rappaport reported that they said football is a long way off. If that's the case, that means he might be lost for the season. We have 8 weeks left in the season. We have some pretty tough games coming up. Some winnable games, but also some tough ones. So the question is that, I don't think he's coming back for the rest of the season. And some people were saying that in the comment section. I'll give them kudos for that, because they were saying Cam's out for the season, let him sit for the season, all that stuff. But me personally, I was hoping that, it wasn't that serious. I was hoping that the Panthers were, transparent in what they were believing and saying that it was just a foot sprain. Like, me personally, I feel like if he had a foot sprain and it could be something serious, why didn't you have him go see a specialist first? Get a timetable that he can work with, or we can work with, and actually know when he's going to come back. But constantly telling us he's rehabbing, and not giving us a definitive answer makes things worse. You know what I'm saying? It makes things worse for fans. I mean, yeah, I guess you can, it could be something for the, the other teams to, game plan for Cam. Maybe he's coming back. But you're kind of stringing the fans along too. So, me personally, like I said, I think Cam Newton is going to be shut down for the season. I wouldn't be surprised if he go on IR, because it doesn't seem like his foot is healing. You know what I'm saying? That's an issue. He can't play with, an injury, obviously. And, it's sad, man. Very sad to see, a very great player, very great defense we have right now. Christian McCaffrey's playing lights out. O-line is, getting healthy. So this is a very good team. And, I was hoping to see this team with Cam Newton and see how far we can go. But it looks like it's Kyle Allen all the way. And the other thing I want to talk about is my trepidation or doubt with these medical staffs. The reason why I say that is because we had the whole Trent Williams thing going on right now with the Redskins, where he said he had cancer, and he almost died, and the medical staff didn't really. They said it was nothing. I guess they said it was a bump. They didn't really, take into account what it was. I don't know how they missed that it was cancer, but he was really upset. And that's why he doesn't want to play for the Redskins again. And now the Redskins are getting an investigation going on their medical staff. Same thing with the Cam Newton situation. I think Cam Newton, might have more than a foot sprain. I think, it might be something serious. My personal thing is, if it was more, or it could have been more, why would you not have him go see a foot specialist before this situation? Why would you wait till, week, 8 or 9 for him to go see a foot specialist because it's not improving? I mean, the player's always going to want to play. A player is always going to want to play. That's how they are. That's how they built. They want to get on that field. It's important for their livelihood. They don't want to be replaced, and plus they love the game of football. So they're always going to want to play. But it's up to the medical staff and the team to be like, hey, we know you want to get on the field. We know how much you care for the game. We know how much you mean to this team. But to get better, to get healthy, to be who you're supposed to be, we need you to do this. And that's what's supposed to happen. And now he's seeing a foot specialist. Like I said, I think he's going to be out for the season. Or if anything, like maybe might be able to resurface deep in the postseason or something like that if we get there. But that's just how I see it. Because at the end of the day, man, it's not improving. So for me, it's like all these medical staffs doing the best thing for the player. Like we've seen, obviously Trent Williams saying the Redskins, misdiagnosed with the cancer. But Andre Iguodala said he got misdiagnosed, and I think that's part of the reason why he got cut from the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant, there was rumors that he got misdiagnosed. They told him he can play, and then when he did play, he tore his Achilles. So it's a lot of, and I feel like a lot of times it's because of the situation. I think the Kevin Durant situation, they was in the finals. They wanted, to win. So they was like, hey, Kevin, man, you'll be good. And he went out there and he tore his Achilles. That's how I feel about it. I mean, he denied it, but that's just how I feel about it. I think it was, they should just, leave him to the side and sat him out the whole time. But, they kind of just rushed him back, and that's why he tore his Achilles. Andre Iguodala said the same thing. I think that's why he got cut from the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? So, it is always, like I said, the players always want to play. But these medical staffs, man, it looks like they're doing more for the team than the actual player. And that's a problem. Because at the end of the day, these players are human. They're, they're men, they're women, they have kids, they have families. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a situation where you just, do what's best for the team, because at the end of the day, like, if this guy is, paralyzed or, paraplegic or, really injures his arm or something like that, then they got to live with that for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? So the team is always going to go on. The team's always going to find a replacement. The team's always going to find another guy to step up. Kyle Allen in this situation, Teddy Bridgewater in another, draft picks in another. Like, they will always find a way to move forward. And Cam Newton, as great as he is, sooner or later he's going to retire, and they'll find a way to move forward. They're going to get another quarterback. It is what it is. That's just how stuff works. But you got to do right by the player, man. You got to do right by the people, because at the end of the day, we love this sport, but we don't want people to be paralyzed or hurt, in the expense of our entertainment. That's not the way it works. And, every time I think about Ryan Shazier, it makes me sad, because, I know he really wants to play football, but bro, like, you had a serious injury. Some people didn't even think you were going to walk again. And, I understand now you feel like you're better. You want to start playing football. But there's certain times where the league has to keep somebody from themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or protect them from themselves. Because at the end of the day, Ryan Shazier, Chris Bosh was another one with the blood clots. He wanted to be playing in the NBA again. But they was like, listen, man, you have blood clots. You have a serious condition. You can pass out and die from this situation. So they did the right thing and didn't let him back in the league. And, eventually he accepted it and moved on. But sometimes you have to do that, man, because, like I said, players are always going to want to play. And finally, what does that mean for my favorite football team, the Carolina Panthers? Where do we go from here? Where are we moving to? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I believe we can still have a productive season. I think, Kyle Allen is serviceable, but this team has to be predicated on the defense and the run game heavily. I think when Greg Little gets back into the lineup, we'll have a solidified left tackle's position. And I think as long as Kyle Allen don't make any, too many mistakes, I think we could be a good team. I think we can still have a productive season. Some of the games I just don't see us winning. I don't see us winning the Packers game, because Aaron Rodgers, when you have that kind of quarterback with that team, because Aaron Rodgers has a very good team this year, very good running game, very good O-line. His receivers are lacking, but Devontae Adams will be back soon, and the defense is playing well, and you have a superstar and quarterback, it's going to be pretty hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you will see. Kyle Allen might prove me wrong, but that's just how I feel about that situation. The Saints games, Drew Brees is back in. I don't see us winning those either. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe we'll split one, maybe. But I think Saints are going to win a division this year. So it changes the dynamic of the team. I definitely think we might be able to sneak into the playoffs. But it does, you know what I'm saying, it definitely changed the dynamic. Because with Cam Newton at the helm, you really feel like, okay, we have a superstar also. We have a guy that can affect the game in multiple different ways, you know what I'm saying, when he plays. Whereas Kyle Allen is, you know, serviceable. He's a good guy. He's not, you know, I like Kyle Allen. I have no problem with him. But, you know, he's not Cam Newton. And we all know that. And we, you know, Kyle Allen understands that. You know, Ron Rivera understands that. We all understand that. That we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we have some winnable games. We played Falcons twice. I think those are winnable games. Matt Schaub is, you know, starting in that situation. We have the Redskins. You know what I'm saying? I think we can win that game. We got the. I think we can even beat the Titans. We got, you know what I'm saying? That's like 4 wins right there. You know what I'm saying? Off the top of my head, which is, you know, like that'll be 8 wins. So we still can have like maybe a 9-7, maybe 10-6 season. So for me, it's not a wash. The season's not completely over. You know what I'm saying? But it is sad to see that, you know, Cam Newton's not improving. And I was, you know, hoping for it. I was waiting for it. I was thinking Kyle Allen was doing a great job, you know, holding the fort until Cam got back. But when you find out that, you know, reinforcements isn't coming, at some point you just got to be like, hey, we got to go for broke. So hopefully Christian can, you know, carry the team. I literally think it has to be Christian's game. And I think Kyle Allen should pick his spots, you know, do what he has to do. And, you know, defense has to hold their weight, man. And if we can do that, we can still have a productive season. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and Roman.com and wherever else. And, guys, get in the comment section, man. Do you think Cam Newton's out for the season? Let me know in the comment section below. You know what I'm saying? And do you think these medical staffs are actually doing right by the players or doing right by the teams? Definitely put that in the comment section below. Now, check out the description. You know what I'm saying? Spreadshirt account, Patreon page, and the NFL affiliate link is all in the description. Definitely check that out. Show love. Cop some LCamera gear. Cop some Panther gear. Y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Check out my dog Renan Steve's channel. Very funny dude. Very talented. His channel's growing rapidly right now. So definitely check his stuff out, man. We got a podcast on there. I think you guys really like it. Definitely check my dog channel out, man. Like I said, his channel's growing. Be early, not late. You know what I'm saying? On the train. Be early, on not late. You feel me? Shout out to all the Panther fans. You my Panther related, my football related. Let them know LCameraTV rock on Panther Nation. Panther Nation rock on LCameraTV. Thank y'all for showing love. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with the boy. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.